Unit 7, Public Policies and Services. Chapter 21, Social and Domestic Policy. Section 1, Business and Labor Policy. Our learning objectives for this section are to describe the interaction among government, business, labor, and consumers. In Upton Sinclair's The Jungle, he exposed the unsanitary conditions in the meatpacking industry. How is the public kept safe from such conditions today? Promoting and protecting business. Government promotes or discourages trade by placing tariffs on imports and uses tax incentives, government loans, free services and information, and direct cash payments to subsidize businesses. The Commerce Department provides information services, financial assistance, and research and development services to businesses. The Small Business Administration, or SBA, offers credit subsidies, advice, and information to small firms. Regulating business. The Constitution's Commerce Clause allows the regulation of the economy. The Sherman Antitrust Act of 1890 regulated monopolies and corporate trusts that tried to limit competition. The Clayton Antitrust Act of 1914 prohibited price fixing and interlocking directorates, which is where members of the board of one company sit on the board of a competing company. The Federal Trade Commission, or FTC, enforces the act. Today, oligopolies in some fields dominate a particular industry. Consumer protection. The 1906 Pure Food and Drug Act makes it illegal to sell foods or drugs that are contaminated, unhealthful, or falsely labeled. The Federal Trade Commission protects consumers from misleading and fraudulent advertising. Congress set up the Consumer Product Safety Commission in 1972 to protect consumers from hazardous products. Congress created the Securities and Exchange Commission during the Great Depression to protect small investors from being misled about the value of stocks and bonds and to investigate cases of suspected fraud in the sale of securities. In 2002, the Sarbanes-Oxley Act required the heads of large corporations to be held personally responsible for improper accounting procedures. Government and labor. The American Federation of Labor was formed in the 1880s. Workers organized unions to negotiate labor contracts. The New Deal laws of the 1930s guaranteed labor's right to join unions, bargain collectively, and strike. The Wagner Act of 1935, creating the National Labor Relations Board, or NLRB, was modified by the Taft-Hartley Act of 1947. And the Landrum-Griffin Act of 1959 helped end fraud in union elections and to protect the rights of union members.